All right, guys, welcome back. Not the exciting content that you're used to, but nevertheless, some cool content. This Astro van brings us back to our era of vans. Before we did a crazy amount of trucks, we did a crazy amount of vans. If you research our history or come into our office, you'll see walls full of posters and magazine covers and different things, and it was all vans. But this van came in Tuesday or Wednesday of last week. I promised myself I was going to catch a video. I drove it down to the service shop, got a phone call, didn't get a chance to do it. It got posted, I guess, on Friday, and it sold right away. So, as expected, it's only a 50,000 mile Chevrolet Astro van. But for those that don't know about an Astro van or are researching an Astro van, I'm going to tell you a little something. Give me just a second to grab the keys, because this is going to be worth hearing if you are interested in a Astro van. Because we can tell you probably about as much as anybody short of the Chevrolet dealer, maybe even more than the Chevrolet dealer, because we sold these. I'd have to say we probably sold 1,000 of them. I know that seems to be a crazy number, but these vans came out in 1984. They ran until 2005 and they discontinued them. We always joke they discontinued them because they held up and lasted. We don't know why they discontinued them, but they did not break. The problems they had were all super duper common problems. 50,000 original miles on this van, which is just unheard of. Got a ladder rack on the roof. Just a clean van, not rusty. Excellent tires. We had one of these vans, I mean, we had so many that had 300,000, we couldn't even count them, but we had one customer that had 800,000 miles. Him and his grandson did a parcel delivery, well, not postal delivery, not parcel, and they ran two different routes. And one would get home, the van would sit for an hour, and then it'd go back out again. And it stayed on the road. It was a long distance run, and the van had 800,000 miles. They were changing the oil every week to week and a half. He put one transmission in it and two rear ends in it. One rear end was because they got off the road and bent it, and one rear end is because they actually wore it out. So in 800,000 miles, the motor still ran, the transmission and the differential got replaced one time, and they kept on going. The van eventually got wrecked, which was crazy because we wanted to see it get 1,000,000 miles, and I wanted to trade it in. This was way before YouTube or anything like that, but I just knew it would be viral content before Facebook, before Instagram. I don't know who we were going to tell about it other than maybe send a postcard to Chevrolet, but these vans are great. If you have an opportunity to buy an Astro van, they're old, ugly, dated, but it's a rear wheel drive with a Vortec 4.3 motor. They were carbureted at first. We actually had some of the 84 and 85 models where they were carbureted. They were terrible, and they had 2.8s. The 4.3 came out, and as soon as it got fuel injected, and as soon as it went to Vortec, it was phenomenal. Again, they will last and last and last. If you change the oil, they don't get as much fuel mileage as, say, a Caravan or a Transit van, whatever there is today that can compare with it. But I can assure you, this will be running when all those others are in the garbage. And it will keep on running. So this van's going to go to a great home. We do have one more that's an all-wheel drive model. If you ever see an Astro and it says AWD right here or on the back, all-wheel drive. That's a selective four-wheel drive system that Chevrolet came out with. And if you're in an area where you've got bad weather or sand, loose dirt, you know, whatever that you're driving on, an all-wheel drive is a pretty cool feature. So if you have an opportunity to buy an Astro van and you're a person that likes something that lasts forever and you don't care about looks, buy one. You'll be very pleased you did. Davis Auto Sales and Davis Drives on YouTube. This channel doesn't get a whole lot of this content, but when you get time, check our website and check out all these vehicles, because we've got some crazy stuff here. Thanks for watching today.